I didn't forget to take my mic off this time because I did it 3 seconds early because I would have forgotten. Hey, folks, what's up? God, I need a hibernation chamber. Hey, folks, look, you know what time it is. It is our geek culture upfronts. We've got so much going. We've got movies. We've got games. We've got, excuse me, be clear my throat. We've got Jabba's drinking something. Um, Me and
It's
Robert, we're going to totally rewrite the whole Star Wars lore because of, but it's only going to be one letter's going to change. It's going to blow your minds, I promise you. We've got everything under the sun pretty much to talk about. There's so much. There's a lot going on. April is going to be a huge month. We're not even like that's what we got. Just the tip of the iceberg of stuff. Shout out to the Titanic.
Too soon. Too soon.
Is it? Is it too? Is it really too soon? Is it too soon? I mean, he totally could have fit on that door, folks.
wow, not the door.
Yes, totally could have. Yes, totally could have fit on that door.
You
That's,
see Jack's ghost in Ghostbusters 2.
Ooh, you know what? That would have been. You know what?
It's a
We're
fan
two franchises we're rewriting. We're taking it over. We're taking over. That's it. Jabba, are you ready?
I'll think about it. I don't know if I'm ready.
That's a fair answer. You mull it over while I open up the rolling credits. Robert, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Folks, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Hey, folks, what's up? It is another one of our geek culture upfronts here on TBA News, presented by the Hungry Bleak channel. I am Antonio Pomares, aka the Hungry Bleak, the hungriest man in the room. Take that however you like.
What up? It's your girl Jabba Sham with the. No, I don't have any straight thumbs, but I do want to say that hunters are up in guarding games. Woohoo!
It is Robert Rob the writer.
There you go. I want to say hello to M Shyas Dash.
Ew.
How are you doing? Wonderful. Oh, Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Today, gone live. Fumes 2. Go check it out. It was Robert and mine's one of our favorites of 2025. Absolutely outstanding. And this is just more of it. And then go get Quirky Black Sci-Fi Tales Volumes 1 and 2.
Ooh.
But you didn't hear that from me, even though you just did live. It's fine.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it now. How are y'all doing?
I'm tired.
It totally wasn't a joke. I apologize for the way I said it. It sounded like I was about to give a joke and I wasn't. But yes, I think we're all tired. Are we?
It's the weather. Well, at least for you and me, the weather has been on its behind because we were at 50 today, and I think we're gonna be 73 tomorrow. My body can't handle that.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's cool down here. But I think the weather's been going back and forth. But in general, I'm doing okay. You know, Antonio, I said my piece about something that kind of hit me in the Star Trek heart yesterday. But all in all, I mean, the world's falling down around us, but we are here to talk geek stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how I would rather have Cobra Commander as our leader in chief?
Shit, I would.
That's very odd.
Sorry, I know this is a family show. I'm gonna try not to curse.
That's very, very odd for me to say that. That's very, very odd. No. M Shy is not. You are not incognito. No.
Hiding in the back.
No. You are hiding in the back while your name is in the comments. I don't think that's how it works. I swear that's not how it works. I'm sure that's not how it works. Anyway, folks, we've got a lot to talk about. We're gonna start up with Jabba. What have you got?
Well, who likes movies? I do. Who likes games? I do. Who likes good adaptations of games? Okay, because you know why? We got Mario. Mario Galaxy. The movie is coming out. I'm sorry. And it got me going in the comments. But yeah, Mario Galaxy. Well, the Super Mario Galaxy is coming out April 1st, which I am excited about. I did like the first one. If you guys haven't watched it yet, it's on Peacock.
Still? I think so. Yeah, it might still be on. It might still be on Mario. That's how the show is going to go, folks. That's how the show is going to go. I think it might still be on Netflix too.
Oh, okay. Because I first saw it on Peacock when they first advertised it, so I didn't know it was
Yeah.
on Netflix. Must have been afterwards. But yeah, so we
Yeah.
got some new characters. Obviously, ones that were hinted from the last movie, aka Yoshi. So now Yoshi's in the mix, which I'm super excited about. We also have Rosalie, who was featured in the later games. I think she premiered like whenever Mario Galaxy came out. Was it 2008, 2009?
That sounds right.
I might be off.
But I think it's around that time period. Yeah,
Around that time. Right. But either way, I'm excited to see because I think we're also getting like new people from like the Donkey Kong franchise, even though Donkey Kong and Mario are technically the same realm in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm super excited to see this, and I've already seen like the different the popcorn buckets.
Oh,
that they have to offer. I think you get one as like a giant Yoshi. Even though I'm not gonna spend that much money. It's already enough for a small popcorn. I'm like, I don't want the.
Wait, so are you digging out of Yoshi's head for the popcorn?
Bro, don't ask. Please don't ask. Because we saw what happened with Dune.
Yeah, I remember the Dune one.
Don't ask. All right.
No, but I think it's his mouth. But then again, I hate to say it, I don't know if it's even real or AI. Let's say what I said. So, like, you know how like everything nowadays looks good. I'm like, I don't know if it's even real or not. I could be lying to you guys. I'm sorry. Blame AI. Blame Skynet.
The Dune one was amazing, in all the wrong ways.
Wow. But yeah, so if you're interested, go see it on your sweet time. I'm trying to see if we can get what kind of buckets are those to be.
What I do love is that Princess in this poster, is it Princess Daisy, has the umbrella raised back like she's about to just swing.
That's definitely a Smash Brothers reference.
Yeah,
like a Brawl reference, like Super Smash.
Yeah. The original, the first one for me, it was an unexpected surprise because I grew up with the John Leguizamo, Bob Hoskins movie, and I enjoy that for all the wrong reasons. So I didn't know what we were getting with the first one, so that one was good. So I'm hyped for this one. I'm really excited for it.
Now, I know for me, like I didn't know from watching the original, like I'm gonna call it the original, original Mario movie that it was the Mario movie because the characters I didn't put the two together besides like Mario and Luigi and maybe like, was it Princess Daisy, but that was it. Like every other character, I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know Bertha was Bertha. Okay. So I'm like, who are you? Like, who are you people?
Everything was like name only.
Yes.
Nothing looked proper. The only person who looked proper, ironically, is Bob Hoskins. That's the only person who looked proper. Everything else was out the window. That's why when you said who likes a good adaptation, I had to go, which one are we going with here? Sure.
I'm like, who does know like a good adaptation? Because at least the previous one was a good adaptation.
Yeah.
I mean,
the franchise.
I'm excited for this. The first one, it was like I went to go see it randomly. I was like, okay, I'll go see it, and I had so much fun. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And sometimes I think we forget about these things, just having fun. And it was so close to the games, and it had all the nods and everything, and it was just so much fun and so many there. And I mean, I think Jack Black just knocked us all through Hulu. Peaches. I love you. Oh, it was just, it's just like, this is going to be so much fun again. I'm excited to watch it. I might even rewatch like I said, I believe it should still be on Peacock, but I think it was on Netflix for a while too. I'll check to see just watching it because it was just a fun movie, and it was just a good adaptation that made you think about, dang, I used to love playing Mario, except when the sun was mad at you and that bullet was flying at you and causing so much anxiety that you got hives on your back for the first time.
then there's that, and there's also
Memories.
Rainbow Road for Mario Kart.
Man,
Oh,
And
yeah.
as soon as you had that blue shell, you knew it was a wrap. That was it.
killing
Ain't
everybody.
going back.
That's it.
And by the way, I did look up the popcorn bowl is pretty much like Yoshi holding its cracked egg that he came out of with
Okay.
popcorn in it.
Okay.
Oh, that's so the popcorn goes into the egg.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
Remember,
Nice.
I'm just looking for images. I don't know if it's real. I can even take the what was it, the pipe that Mario
Yeah.
Luigi used to go down
Mhm.
as a popcorn bucket. But like I said, if you want it, go grab it when you go to the movie theater and let me know what it is.
Outstanding. So yeah, so we'll be on the lookout for that one. That'll be a nice fun time. You know what else is a fun time? Rewriting lore that has been around for decades,
Oh gosh.
and changing just one letter.
Here comes the
What
fan
you got,
fiction.
Robert?
Get ready. love me some fan fiction. Shout out to all the fan fiction writers. We have Star Wars Maul, aka Paul, Shadow Lord, and this is being released on April 11th. And it's another, I think, maybe the fourth or fifth post Clone Wars animated series done by Star Wars and Filoni. It's done in that same animation style as the Clone Wars, so it looks like Clone Wars kind of set the precedence for a lot of these animated series that came afterwards. But set after the events of the Clone Wars, Maul plots to rebuild his criminal syndicate on a planet untouched by the Empire. There he crosses paths with a disillusioned young Jedi Padawan who could be the apprentice he is seeking that will aid him in his relentless pursuit for revenge. And the 2-episode premiere, apparently it starts on April 6th on Disney Plus. I know it was April 11th, okay. But April 6th, it's earlier. So it's I'm looking forward to this because, like I said, since the Star Wars Clone Wars animated series, we've gotten nothing but goodness on the front of with these post, I think, Empire, Fall of the Republic, and then Rise of the Empire shows. We've had Star Wars Rebels, the Clone Wars, which were 2 shows that he's appeared in. Spoiler for Star Wars Rebels, it's the last time we see Maul, aka Paul. We've had Bad Batch, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Underworld, and Tales of the Empire. So to have, it looks like an 8-episode series focused on one of the fan favorites. I mean, so much of a fan favorite that when he got cut in half in the movie, they were like, let's bring him back. And he survived, just a torso, but they can't bring back a brother from, what's the brother's name? Oh, man, Samuel Jackson's character who fell into traffic. So they can't bring him back, but we can bring back Maul. Anyways, it looks like the trailers for this look really fun. It's very action-packed. The thing that I love, though, is that it is Maul going against the Empire, which he kind of once served, kind of way back when. So he's aligning himself with elements of the rebellion, but he's in it for this fight against the Empire for his own kind of selfish reason. So it's plenty of lightsaber action. The Empire is coming after him. I think he cuts in half one of those the thing from, I can't remember the name of it, but the thing that walked through the Wookiee planet, and was shooting lasers, the A2D. I can't remember what the name of it is, but he does. And the AT-AT, there you go.
Yeah.
I know it was like A something, but he cuts that in half, and it's really cool, and it just looks like it's going to be a continuation of the greatness that has been their animated series. So, and I think his name is Whit Waker. He's coming, the voice actor who did Maul's voice for the Clone Wars and Rebels. He's coming back to do the voice for Maul. So, really looking forward to this. It seems like around this time of year we get something Star Wars animated related, and we will be eating good. So Star Wars fans, definitely check that out on April 6th, because I gave the wrong date apparently, for the 2-episode premiere.
Yeah, the voice actor, he also did the voice for Starkiller. Is that the character's name?
I think so. Let me see.
From that, he also was Doomsday
Mm-hmm.
in Smallville.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy with like he has a very pronounced like dimple chin.
Dimple chin.
I don't know what
The
else to call it.
crimson chin.
Sam
Um,
Witwer. Sam Witwer.
Jabba.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
He
Sam
was
Witwer.
also in the American version of Being Human.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He was on Battlestar Galactica, the reboot.
he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He. I don't want to say what his fate was, but he was on that show. He was on there too.
Oh,
He
he
has
does
a
look
deep love
familiar.
of like geek culture. Like he's a huge
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars fan too, because when he was voicing, I want to say his name was Starkiller. I want to say the character's name was Starkiller.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of really like, I mean, you can't expect that kid to end up being like on the side of the Jedi. You can't expect that. Why
Yeah.
not? Well, his name is Starkiller. Oh, oh, like your name kind of just already tells you. Like Skywalker. Like you can't
Yeah.
like you can't. Um, like he was like, oh well, you know what, the character should be more like this because of this, and like I think they actually took some notes from him
Okay.
because he's like really into the whole lore of Star Wars and everything like that. So that's cool that he's going to be able to be a part of this. There's also a comic I think that's coming out. So I'm not sure exactly when it came. May have actually already come out, truthfully. That's going to be pretty close to this as well. And it's about Maul. It's called a Shadow of Maul. It's not a bird.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
It's going to be. Oh, it's already out. My bad, Dad. So yeah, so which they usually have that synergy in this, but I'm kind of excited about. I haven't really watched any of the animated Star Wars stuff, but I'd like to see this kind of no pun intended, but darker side to it, and like
Yeah.
the more criminal underground part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. So I'm excited to see this.
Yeah. Mace Windu. I forgot the brother's name. Mace Windu fell into traffic.
Uh,
Sorry about that.
I
Yeah.
figured. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say for me, since like I know of Star Wars and I know of like the lore, Darth Maul, like growing up, was like the most interesting character
Mm-hmm.
besides Vader because I'm like he's different, and I guess because especially when like I remember when they first showed like the trailer for which one was it when Darth Maul first came in? Was it episode?
The Phantom Menace. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
episode
Phantom.
1. Yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden like when he went from like one
The double
lightsaber to
blade.
two,
Okay.
everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh,
We
you're like the Mustang has come.
we lost it in the theater. Like that was the only good part of that movie.
Like they freaked out. But he was interesting though, because like really he didn't
Mhm.
really need much. It was like his presence, honestly.
Yeah.
That was what's his name? Ray.
Ray Park.
Yes, thank you. He
Mhm.
did Toad in X-Men.
Mhm.
He did Snake Eyes in the G.I. Joe movies.
Mhm.
He was just awesome in that too. He was just and to take on both of them,
Yeah.
like that was just something that we hadn't really seen, especially before that. The Sith that we knew who was badass was Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And we all know the scene where the lightsaber lights up and he just starts going at it and it's
Yeah.
red.
Mm-hmm.
So to see somebody go, like you got the ready, like yeah, we see that in this too. You're like, oh, he about to tear both y'all up. Oh my god, it was awesome. See, I'm actually excited about this to get into something different and a character I know a little about, but not very much, which is
Yeah.
even more exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check that out. Yeah. So next up, we've got Wistoria, Wand and Sword, season 2. This is going to be, it's coming soon on Crunchyroll. They haven't given a date yet. Okay. So if you know the character or the story, Will is this kid who's at this school for magic, but he doesn't know how to use magic, but he wants to go there to excel because he wants to help one of his best friends. This young girl, I believe she's caught in a tower. I have to rewatch the first season. So he's at this school and he doesn't know magic, but it's a school for magic. So the administrator, let's say, for lack of a better term, says, you don't know how to use magic, but you want to enter the school. He goes, yes, I want to do this to help my best friend, everything. And she finds it very appealing. And she goes, okay, I'm going to let you in because I wonder what happens when you're here. And she has a great line. She says, I wonder if you can sharpen a sword into a wand. And it was a line that kind of stuck with me. It's either that or sharpen a wand into a sword. It's one of the two. But it was such a great line. I was like, wow. So he goes to the school. Again, he doesn't know magic, but he's superhumanly strong and he's a great swordsman. One of the things I loved about the character is the character wears glasses. When he goes into like battles and fights, he actually has like goggles that he puts over his eyes so he can still see.
Okay.
I love that little touch. Being somebody who has plenty of friends who wear glasses, Robert is an example there of someone, but I know a lot of people wear glasses. But I worked for Pearl for like 9 years. So I just noticed glasses. And he works in this little like pub that's run by, I want to say, dwarven people who are looked down upon. So he's going in there and he's able to excel in the school even though he can't use magic. So at the end of season 1, they have gone through the dungeon, they have passed like the games, similar to, think of like Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the easiest way that I can think of it.
Mhm.
Like they think of, so they've gotten through and they're all celebrating, but you know that there's still something there because you're like, why is this kid so damn strong? Why is he so close to the dwarven people? There's so much there. And even his instructors are kind of like, there's something else there. So season 2, the trailer dropped a couple of days ago and I was all a tizzy. You know how I know I was all a tizzy? Because I used the term, I was all a tizzy. And I don't use that term very often. That's a very old term. Saying it actually makes my back hurt. Popped about 3 times just saying the term. So we see him, and it's a new time in the school. He's excelling again, and there are more adventures to be had. But something is very different that we notice, and they show it in the trailer. It's a new sword that he gets, but there's some crackle of magic, as you can see in this picture.
Mm-hmm.
So does Will have magic deep in his blood? Because we also want to know about his bloodline, about his parentage. Again, why are you so strong? And now the magic is maybe coming. Where's the magic coming from? Is it him? Is it something deep in his blood, like a recessive gene, possibly magic? We don't know. I'm excited to check this out. This was when I first got Crunchyroll. This is one of the first animes I was watching. I kept going back and forth on it, and I ended up saying, "All right, yeah, I'll just add it to my list. I'll watch it." And then I watched it. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Breakneck speed as far as the fights. I love the determination of Will, who actually has the will to do this. You know what I mean? And I love the story of him trying so hard, not being able to have magic around this school where everyone has magic and they all excel at it, and all he has are his wits, his swordsmanship, and just his athletic ability and capabilities. But also, again, like I said, his willpower, his just drive to do this and to save and to do all this for this young girl, to save her, to be there with her. I just really just had a huge time watching it. So much fun. So this is one I recommend. Wisteria, Wand and Sword season 2. It's going to be on Crunchyroll sometime in April. When the date does come up, we will let you know, because there's a lot of animated stuff that has been announced lately, and I'm like, geez, you got to stop. You got to slow down for a second. Give me rest. So yeah, this is what I'm going to check out. I'm a huge fan of it. And like I said, it almost feels like too, like in school, if someone had a reading disability, if they had, say, like dyslexia, but they pushed themselves and they had that determination, they kept going. That's what it kind of reminded me of with Will, like that he wouldn't let the fact that he didn't have magic stop him from doing everything he could, and he was pushing and going through it, and there were times where he was going through it and there were kids who were making fun of him of everything, and he still kept doing it. So that was very inspirational to me, let's say. So I really enjoyed this anime. So next up, we've got a movie that every time I kept hearing the title, I was getting it wrong because I thought we were going to be talking about a horror movie, but no, we're talking about
Mama say, Mama say, Mama say, Mama say, Mama say,
I'm not going to dance to that.
No,
I wasn't going to dance. No, you dance all you want. You go ahead.
I'm dance because we got Michael.
Yes.
And we also had another typo because it's coming out the 24th, not 26th. So my bad. I was on the phone. I was doing the fingers. So, hey. Anyway.
Yes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Michael is coming out, which I didn't realize was coming out that soon.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, it's next month. And I'm like, this is quick. Because I remember like when the trailer first dropped, I'm like, okay, this is not bad, like, biopic. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll watch it. And I think I was telling Antonio about saying I'm not going to watch it that first week. Because I know us. We're going to be ratchet. We're going to be ratchet as hell. I'm like, I'm not going.
It's going to be a concert.
All I'm saying is it's going to be glitter all over the floor. Glitter all on the seats. Fellas, don't go. You're going to come home. Your partner going to get mad. They're going to think you was at the bar or something like that. Got all that glitter on you. Watch out.
Don't forget that, what's the oil in the hair?
Jerry Girl?
Yep,
Soul
that
Glow.
Soul Glow.
Soul Glow, baby.
So
AMC,
good.
you better have some OxyClean. I'm telling you right now.
Nah, AMC should have an impersonator at every late night showing where they perform right before the movie. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Just to laugh.
But which era? You know what? Never mind. Go ahead, Jared. Just go ahead.
I mean, like I would say his thriller era. I wouldn't mind.
That's a
if
good
you do an impersonation, I
almost want Jackson 5. I almost want like the pop lock and hard Michael, like when he was.
Yeah.
I almost want that one. But you know what? You could have one. You know what? You could have one at different. I mean, you never know which one you're going to get depending on the day. We're thinking apparently way too hard about it. So I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, we are. We're giving these guys more money ideas, and we're not getting paid for it. Exactly. But yeah, I think from like the synopsis of the Michael story, it's going to go from him from being in the Jackson 5, I think right up to when was it when he did the moonwalk?
Oh,
so that was still like early to mid 80s,
probably. And because I know that there was like images of him like when he carries like his like infamous, it was like his 5 Grammys at one point. So I'm thinking it's around there. So it's still like early on. So I don't think they go fully all the way through to like, until he passed, unfortunately. But I mean, like, hey, I'm interested because also a relative is playing him, so it's not no random person. And like he took the time to do it. So like I will appreciate that because the only other movie I'll watch is the Jackson the Jackson Family American story.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'll watch. Nothing else.
Is that the one with Flex?
No.
Yeah. Wait, no. Okay, no, that's not the one with Flex.
That's what I'm not talking about. I'm talking about.
That's why I brought it up.
And then there is no other one, and you just had to bring them up. Shame on you.
You never.
It's funny because I was wondering where they were going to have the cutoff, and there were rumors going around that they had like a 3-hour cut of this movie before release. So I don't think it's like, I think they were able to kind of edit it down. But I was wondering if they were going to try to do other movies which kind of focused on other parts of his life. Or other parts of his career, because I mean, even up until the point where he passed, he was, there was that documentary that came out about him going on tour, getting ready to go on tour. So, and then you have the bad era. You have, when he was doing the stuff with Floetry. He was doing. It was. I'd be very interested to see, based on the box office, if they decide to try to come back and.
Oh, it's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like it's definitely gonna sell. Like there's no question about that.
Yeah, I mean it's Michael. This is how big a character he is. You don't even have to put the rest of his name in there. It's just Michael, because there aren't very many iconic Michaels. To my detriment, when I kept thinking Michael, I was thinking, I kept thinking Michael Myers, because think about it, they're both very iconic. They both have a distinctive walk. I'm just taking my whole deeper, honestly. But they're both characters that when you think there's Michael Myers, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, those are the 3 Michaels I can think of off the top of my head. Those are the 3. But because of the conversations that Jabba and I have continuously as far as geek culture, a lot of it honestly is about horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So
true
when
too.
I kept thinking, oh, Michael, and it's like that. But this movie, he's an iconic character. I mean, even who do you know was wearing one glove with glitter on it and was making it pop? Who? Exactly. Who was wearing glitter socks and was making it pop with
And
church
infamous
shoes?
body rolls.
Yeah.
Remember that. Infamous body rolls.
I mean,
Body rolls all day.
Can't stand the show anymore.
Okay, like, who's making people pass out when he takes off his glasses?
Yeah, no. All he had to do was walk in. If you've ever seen Bleach, folks, you know the soul pressure. When he walked in the room, it was soul pressure, and it was like da, 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 da. Everybody turned around like you couldn't feel. Like Michael was just that being. You know, the only other person who I think could equal that, who was it? And we're not putting Elvis out here because Elvis stole everything.
Yeah.
But and I don't go argue with your mama. I don't give a damn. Was Prince. As far as like at that stage, was Prince. You know what I mean? So this is going to be huge. I'm going to go into this excited. I'm going to listen to the music, everything, and just enjoy the experience and the stories that are told in this. I mean, I know it's going to be heartbreaking at some certain points. Other points you're just going to enjoy. You're going to lose yourself in the music, but I'm excited for it. It's going to be a fun thing. It is.
Yeah, because this movie's going to be like 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So it's like it's a decent amount. And I remember how me and you were talking about this and talking about like where it's like we don't really have that many good like biopics, like that like hit like theater releases like that are like for like us. I mean, like the last one I was gonna say is like what when they had Ray, which was really good, and kind of scary that how closely Jamie Foxx looked like Ray Charles, where it's like, wait a minute, what? You look too much like.
I mean, there was a one for Whitney, but I think that one kind of flew under the radar.
It did. It should have been more.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but I think this one is just going to be is going to be astronomical. It's going to knock people just out. Truthfully, the next one. What we got, Robert?
We got well, it's kind of related to Michael Jackson, Man on Fire. They're
so, and y'all talk about Be With Too Soon. Are you serious? Really? I mean, it was a good joke though. That was actually very good. That was very good.
I'm here on Sundays, everybody.
Time is impeccable.
So don't let that be the clip that you choose. So Man on Fire, we are getting an 8-episode adaptation of the original novel. And I'm trying to remember. I got to find the writer's name and give him a shout out of credit. But Man on Fire, following John Creasy, who is once a high functioning and skilled special forces mercenary known for surviving even the most desolate situations. However, John is now battling extreme PTSD and personal demons. As he attempts a fresh start, he will find himself back in the metaphorical fire and fighting harder than ever. So, there was a movie that came out in 2004, Man on Fire, with Denzel Washington, and I think it was Dakota Fanning at the time.
Yes.
Was it? Yeah. So Dakota Fanning, and in it he is he's hired as a bodyguard for the character Dakota Fanning's by her father, or the character, and she gets kidnapped. So the movie is just like 2 hours of Denzel Washington mowing down every drug dealing cartel member that he can wade through to find Dakota Fanning. It is one of the best movies, I think, of his career. And I want to say, isn't this a Tony Ridley movie? I'd have to. I think
either it's either Tony or Ridley Scott.
Sorry, Ridley has I'll find it's Tony. It might be Tony Scott, but I'll find it and pull it up. But just a really, really good, Tony Scott. So rest in peace. But the movie was really good. So the fact that we are getting an adaptation with one of the best actors of this generation um, is amazing. And the fact that it'll with I wanted to make sure I pronounce it right. Yahya Abdul Mateen the second, and I don't know if the story is going to follow the exact story from the movie, but from what I've seen of the trailer, you get that. I feel that we're getting that vibe of the original movie, and he is just on his like P's and Q's with his action and with the shooting and with beating everybody's butt. I think the other thing that I like is that we get a chance to delve a bit more into what his former career has done to him, because that was one of the things that you kind of got a taste of in the movie, that Denzel's past was like, it wasn't catching up with him, but it was kind of messing with him. And so I think over these seven episodes or multiple episodes, we'll get more time to flesh that out. And the cast, I know we have a few more people in this. It is Billy Boulay, and I'm trying to think if she actually might be playing the same role as Dakota Fanning's character. And I think that's it as far as any other stuff to show. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, it's so if you're a fan of shows like Reacher, Extraction, which is on Netflix, what's the other one that we love? The Old Guard. If you love action movies or TV shows like that, definitely give this a shot. But if you are a fan of the movie that came out in 2004, like I am, this is something that's going to be huge. I see a lot more of the streaming services, namely Amazon, adapting these older novels, like these mystery thrillers or these action thrillers. So I'm glad to see that they're continuing with this. And if this does well enough, hopefully we'll get like a 2 or 3 season run. And Yahya is coming off of Wonder Man, and then before that, we definitely know him from Watchmen, and then before that, The Get Down, which was on Netflix. And I know he's done like a lot of stuff in between there, but those are the big ones, especially The Get Down. Like to see where he's come from, like in The Get Down to now playing John Creasy in Man on Fire is crazy, and it shows his range. But I always say one of my favorite lines from Man on Fire is, "I wish you had more time." And then he just explodes a man on the front of a car. But yeah, definitely. If you've never seen Man on Fire, it is really good. It is like Denzel Equalizer before Equalizer. That is that movie that I think kind of got in people's heads that he is that action star. And Tony Scott was just a prolific filmmaker. I think they had worked together on Crimson Tide. Like he and Tony Scott had a really good run before Scott unfortunately passed away. But definitely check out the series when it premieres on hopefully I get the date right this time, the 30th. So yeah, I'm really hyped for this.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. This is the 3rd iteration of it too, I believe.
Is it? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
The original one was with Scott Glenn.
Oh wow!
It was a TV movie, I want to say.
Okay.
So I'm excited for this. Something else new to bring up out there, and Yahya is he's out there doing it now, and I'm absolutely loving it, feeling it. So amazing for him. So happy. Next up, we've got Petals of Reincarnation. This is going to be on Crunchyroll. This is going to be April 2nd. Watch it. It'll be April 32nd because none of us are getting any of these dates right. Time is a flat circle with extra cheese, anchovies, and garlic crust. So basically, what this is the story of this young boy who becomes a part of this group that's in this war between these two factions. The group that he joins is the ones who are supposed to be good, I think that, and they're facing obviously an evil one. Here's the thing. Both of the factions are made up of resurrected figures. The good faction is made up of people from the past who did good deeds and who were good people. the second faction is made up of some of the worst people in history who have been resurrected. And as you're watching the trailer, because the trailer dropped, I think maybe early this week or last week, as you're watching it, they actually show you the names of who the people are resurrected from. 2 names in particular that have gotten a lot of attention are Pol Pot and Hitler.
Ooh.
Wow.
What?
Yes. But they were 2 horrible people. I don't know enough about this, but the premise was very interesting to me. Then when I watched it the second time, I was like, oh, this is what people are talking about. Because I didn't really catch the names at first because I was, again, which is one of the reasons why I don't watch a lot of subbed is because I'm so focused on the animation and what it's doing and what the character's doing. And I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. Now I see why people keep mentioning that. So I want to read more into this, but I think the premise is very interesting. How I always enjoy things that deal with resurrection or immortals, or deities, gods, what have you, or folklore like that. I'm always interested in that, and to have it in an anime was very interesting to me. I want to see this and see what's up with it. But the fact that, like I said, these names are in there, I was like, oh, okay. Especially Pol Pot and Hitler. I was like, oh, those are 2 names that are kind of spicy. I wonder why you put those particular characters in. But again, I want to do more reading of it. But it's an interesting premise. I like it. To see where the warring factions like that. I know there was a comic years ago that I was reading. It was only 2 volumes, and it dealt with reincarnation, about how this person kept being reincarnated as a warrior, and they had to keep doing this fight. And it was them, and it was another person, and they kept being resurrected, and they ended up being lovers, but they didn't know it at first. They were supposed to be enemies.
You sure it's not Fate Zero? Fate Zero?
No, it wasn't Fate Zero, although swoon. Absolutely love the Fate series. I need to rewatch some of it and watch the newer stuff, because that one was always awesome, where it was like the actual characters, but they never gave their names, where it was like Arthur, Camelot, like Lancer and all those. The fights are absolutely breathtaking in the Fate series. Please go check out the Fate series. The fights are absolutely, I know, Fate Zero, Archer versus Lancer. No, excuse me. Archer versus, Lancer versus Arthur, but I can't remember what Arthur was called in the series.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, I can't remember. But that fight was just so breathtaking and beautiful. So yeah, check this one out. Read up on it a bit. If your sensibilities are not there because of the characters that are used, I totally understand that. No shame on that, obviously, as well. It's just an interesting thing to me, and it's an anime. I want to give it a shot. See what if I don't like it, if it goes in a completely left way, obviously I will say something about it and let y'all know. But yeah, I'm interested in this. So this is Petals of Reincarnation, Crunchyroll, and this will be. I almost said August because why not? April 2nd. It's a month that starts with an A. I'm tired.
That's fair.
Does time mean anything really anymore? Of course it does. Jabba.
Yes.
Jabba.
I'm hyped.
Jabba. Yes. What?
What?
What do you want from me?
Invincible?
Because I'm invincible? Yeah. Those were beginning. Okay. We're getting Invincible versus. Pretty much it is coming out on the 30th. So we got it right. Yay.
We are the champions.
It's going to be on Xbox Series S, PS5, and also Steam. Pretty much is a 3 versus 3 tag fighter game. So very interesting, because we haven't had a lot of superhero fighting games in a while. I think the last one was what was it?
The Justice League series? The Justice League
yeah, Injustice.
Yeah, Injustice, thank you. Yeah, Injustice.
That was a good one. I like that game. Well, I like both of the games because it was 1 and 2, because it's based on the comics, which is hensely Invincible is based on the comics as well. So and so far we have 18 fighters, which is pretty decent for
A good roster.
a good roster, and I was looking through some of them. And some they already brought in. I wasn't expecting so soon because some of them, like one character, showed up in the second season because now we're on season 3, right? 3, yeah, no 4.
No, 4.
4.
Yeah,
4.
Season 4.
Okay, so yeah, so now we're on season 4. There's a character that came in from season. I want to say either season 2, then because I was off. My timeline is completely off. But I'm excited. The graphics of it, like we were talking about earlier, it looks kind of cell shaded, but not fully cell shaded. We kind of get like that 3D model effect, and I wonder how far they're going to go as far as like the violence. Because if you watch or either read Invincible, they go there where they really don't care
often.
So I'm wondering like if they might have like special finishers or whatnot. So I'm excited to see that. So if you are interested, and there's also 2 different there's 2 different versions of it of the games. You get like the basic, or you get the deluxe edition.
Okay.
The pre-order for the standard will come with a 0 suit mark and 4 color variants. If you get the deluxe, which is $70, the standard is $50, just to let you know for price range. If you get the deluxe, you get a 1-year character pass, you get 4 DLC characters, and you get deluxe cosmetics. So like I was like your profile stuff will look all nice and pretty and whatnot that you don't have to unlock. And then you also get the 0 suit mark and the 4 variants. But like I said before, these are all underneath pre-orders only for the 0 suit.
Nice. I think this is great to even talk about since season 4 just started last week.
Yeah.
For Invincible.
Yeah. And we already had 3 episodes, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I didn't know this was going to be a 3-on-3. I thought it was like a 1v1, which is kind of exciting to think of the teams that you can put together. Like, what if you have just like an all Viltrumite crew?
That would be awesome.
You know what I mean? I hope there's kind of like even buffs.
I said there's already at least like not counting Mark or Nolan. There's already 3 others in there.
Oh my god!
But I'm not even gonna tell you who it is though. Like I said, I might have spoiled it with saying like one of the characters that we've already seen. Well, no, we've seen, but we haven't like seen like a whole lot more yet because we'll see more of them hopefully in this season, give or take.
I'm guessing it's Thrang, Conquest, and I forgot her name.
It's not Anissa. It's
that sounds right. Anissa for some reason sounds right, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
It actually is Anissa. She is in it, but it's not. But Thrang, Drag and Conquest is not in it.
What?
Yep.
Weird.
Unless they might be DLC characters.
It's probably that older Viltrumite, the one that actually starts the coalition, and he reveals that he's a Viltrumite.
Wait, the good one?
Yeah, that real old one.
Great.
Who nobody knew because he would just go, no? Damn it.
No, at least like I said, at least from the character list, because you could look up the character list like right now and see, but it's not them.
Oliver?
Huh?
Oliver?
No.
Damn. Oh, okay. Okay.
But at least your favorite character is in there right now.
Yes.
So have fun with that.
Beast.
Yes.
Angstrom?
I was about to say.
That would be great.
He's not in the game?
I don't see him in there, at least on the roster.
Nope.
I'm surprised by that because if you watch if you read the comic and then you watch, you feel the hate even more in the animated series. It's dastardly what they do to I'm excited. I have to get a system first to play this, but I'm excited for this to be coming out because this is such a beloved franchise. Cool. So I'm glad to see that. Awesome. What else have we got, Robert?
So my new obsession, the Division 2. There for the month of March going into April 2nd, they've had the celebration of 10 years of the division. So I guess 2016, happy 10-year anniversary. And as a part of this, going into, like I said, going into April, there's been a bunch of things that the Ubisoft has made available, including there's a mode called the realism mode. It's a new limited mode featuring high stakes damage, no HUD, no health generation, content and rewards like the new anniversary season pass with rewards, and crossovers from other Clancy titles like Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, I think Rainbow Six, giveaways, and even also different events that you could run, or actually different activities that you could run. And for instance, I did the Panda Day project, which was on March 24th. And the cool thing about it is, let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see this little pendant that I mowed through a bunch of terrorists for. Okay, of course they don't have the picture here of the of the thing, but basically you could run a mission through the. There's a location called the Manning Zoo, which was a zoo that was taken over by some of the factions that you need to fight. And since pandas live at the zoo, once you finish the mission and defeat it, the terrorists, I got a little panda pendant, or like not a pendant, but a panda toy. I don't even know what you call these things that you put on
the charms.
What was that? A charm or something?
The charm that hangs off the back of your bag. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say it in a very bad voice, so let me not do that. But it's hanging off the back of my backpack that I have in the game. So they were doing little things like that, and giveaways. I think there was a free Tommy the Bear hoodie. The game is on sale for up to 90% on various platforms. I think I saw it up for 90% on Steam. And then also up until the 2nd, the Warlords of New York expansion is free for anybody who owns the Division 2. So all in all, it's been a month of celebration. And they've had, I don't know, it's been great because, when you guys talk about, Destiny, I think that this has become my Destiny, where I'm keeping up with the seasons, I'm keeping up with the DLC, I'm keeping up with the expansions. And so I'm more aware of events like this than before, because, when I would run Destiny with friends or Destiny 2 with friends, I'd be like, let's just go kill some stuff. And then it would be great. And I'd take pictures and it would be fun. But I wasn't as into, the seasons and everything else that I just listed. So it was fun to be really into this game at a point of celebration of the franchise. And I know this year there's going to be even more. There are going to be more events in April and on. So yeah, but for up until April 2nd, you'll be able to, take part in all of these 10-year anniversary events and get some really good gear, I think, just to kind of show some of the. You can get some of the, if you get the anniversary event pass, you can, get these for free, and then you get the premium. And, as you gain your XP, you can gain, these different outfits and these caches and weapons. And these are outfits from all of the Clancyverse games. And, there's a listing of all the other weapons and caches that you can get in, Big Alejandro, which is an exotic weapon. And, like I said, it's just fun. So you get, Panda, you get Teddy hoodies, Panda.
Oh, that's why I have that hoodie. I just thought I got. Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yep, Panda toys.
That's the hoodie I'm wearing in the game now. I just did. I just wanted to wear a hoodie. I'll be honest with you.
Well, the other cool thing about this is that if you were watching Twitch streamers who were affiliated, I guess you could say Division 2 affiliated, streamers, you could rack up points or whatever where you can get these different caches. And shout out to one streamer named, I think it's Rogue Gold, really awesome Division 2 content creator. I was able to get a hoodie that was made specifically for him, and I didn't even realize it. So like now I got my character kind of done up in the hoodie with like the face mask and the panda hanging from a backpack. So but yeah, it's been a fun event. You have until like April 2nd. It's next week, and then after that, just check to see if there's anything else happening in the world of the division, which is scarily close to the life that we're living now. So
Yeah.
yeah. This is Trump's America in that game. But anyways, our joke is after January 6th insurrection, this is what happened in Washington, and we're trying to help clean it up. So
Fair.
there you go. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Got real for a second. But yeah, go and have some fun playing in the world of the division too.
I can't believe it's been 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I remember I started playing the first game way back when, checked in and checked out. And then like the second one just kind of got a hold of us. And then, there's the announcement of the third one that's coming up. Resurgence is on mobile. And then Crossplay is coming out this year, which is going to really be fun to finally be able to connect with people who are on other systems. So.
All right, cool. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I've just started back getting into the Division 2, so I'm excited to see all the new changes that are coming up.
Yeah.
And finally, folks, we have Agent from Above. This is Netflix. This is going to be on April 2nd or sometime in the future. I'm not exactly sure. The dates, time, doesn't really matter. Let's just go with life. So basically what this is this is a young man who dies, and he goes to the afterlife, and he makes a deal with a deity. He comes back, and he wants to make amends for what he does. We kind of hear this story a lot. Again, I enjoy stories like this. Redemption, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of the biggest ones I can think of like that. But the funny thing about this one is he's trying to make amends for something he did as a kid. And he's now, like a young adult male like this. So I like the effect of it. The trailer looked so great, so cool. I love what Netflix does when they bring in a lot of these properties from Asia, whether it's from Korea, China, Japan. This is, I believe, Taiwanese.
Okay.
I want to say, and it deals a lot with like the Taiwanese folklore, and kind of bring it up to a modern day feel to it. There's also great supernatural action. Writing and special effects look awesome, and this is something that I love. I was watching one because they have quite a few on Netflix, and they're really well done. I absolutely love them. I was watching one today called Demon City, which is about a man who was, I believe he was an assassin or hitman, goes after the wrong people. They end up killing his family, and he has to atone for it, but also I think hunting demons as well, because there are demons in the city. Mishmash of a lot of things. You can also look at Hellhounds, which is another one. I came up, but there's so many of them. So I'm just a fan of the genre. So, and I love seeing properties I don't know anything about and watching them, and something new that I can go, okay, cool. Because look, if I saw a series, a live action series or anime series, honestly, that came out of excellence, yes, I'd be all over it. I love it. But I love something that's new, different, that I don't know about, especially when it's from different cultures that I don't know anything about, and it introduces me to their folklore or to their deities or characters or whatever it is. I'm always a fan of that, and it's cool. So, Agent from Above. This is going to be a movie, April 2nd on Netflix. Check it out. And folks, that is everything for our show. We've covered everything from gaming to movies to theatrical releases to at home. It's everything. There's a bit of everything here. But before we go, I want to say real quick, C2E2 is this weekend in Chicago. Big, like geek culture event that happens. I'm going to make this real quick. I'm not going to make this long. Recent events, airports, if you're traveling, please be safe. Be as safe as possible. There are agents out there. Obviously, take your time. Be safe. Don't rush. Be aware of your surroundings. There are lots of people who are out there actually giving tips on what to do at the airport, so you don't have trouble. or any type of problem, or they cannot violate your rights.
Mhm.
But please just be safe, be careful. I know that Greg Anderson, I'm not going to say the last name now. Actually, Greg, who is a friend of ours, because we know people who are going to be going up there.
Mhm.
And he actually changed his whole route. He's like, I don't even want to deal with it. So he's taking another form of transportation there,
Oh,
just because. So if you are traveling, obviously I want you to have a speedy and safe journey. Sell all of your stuff there. I hope your table is bare when you leave. Absolutely. I hope that you have to actually tell people, hey, I don't have any more here, but you can order it online, and you're walking them through it at your booths and table. I hope you're great time, amazing, great time. Safe and speedy journey home as well. But please be safe in the airports. Um, be conscious of what's happening, surroundings, your fellow creators. You know, maybe if people are cool with each other, they can link up, make sure everybody's safe, because it's just so important. It's just
Mhm.
very important of what's happening right now. So please, please, and that's all I'm going to say. All right. So on that note, folks, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you'll have another episode of the Hungry Bleak Show. I was having technical difficulties today, so you'll be getting a live show. Yay!
Woo.
Yeah, that just wasn't working out today. And then next week, bit of a hiatus break. You won't be getting any TBA stuff on that week, but that's okay because we'll be coming back after that, and we'll be having some stuff for you.
Mhm.
So, on behalf of myself, I am Antonio Palmares, aka the Hungry Bleak, hungriest man in the room.
This is your girl Job Chan with her little Limpton tea that I've been drinking. Not sponsored, but it's good.
Nice.
Mhm.
and I'm Rob the Rider, Rob Jeffrey.
And you all have a very good day, evening, day. I always mess up the time. I'm sorry, folks. Have a very good one. There you go. Happy comic book day as well. Go read something great. Be safe. Drink your water, or take your vitamins, take your meds, whether it's for a physical, mental, or emotional ailment. Not trying to police you. Just want to make sure that you're the best you can be.
Mhm.
And I'm tired, but I gotta say it. Fuck Trump and abolish ICE. And we'll see you later, folks. Peace.